The phone buzzed at 2:11 a.m.
Not a call.
A location ping. Her phone synced to the tablet she forgot I still used. A small blue dot pulsing in a place she had no reason to be. Too precise to be a mistake. Too still to be traffic. I stared at it in the dark, listening to her breathe beside. Me, slow, comfortable. The kind of sleep you earn when you believe you're untouchable. Earlier that night, she'd laughed. Actually laughed. "You're being paranoid," she'd said, hand already on the door. "Jake's just a friend." I warned her then, calmly. No raised voice, no drama. "If you keep seeing Jake, I'm gone." She kissed my cheek like you do a child who doesn't understand how the world works. Now the blue dot sat outside his apartment. I didn't wake her. I didn't move. I just watched the screen dim and felt something inside me click into place, quietly, permanently. I didn't confront her the next morning. I made coffee. "Burnt toast," asked if she slept well. She smiled and said yes too quickly. Her eyes didn't meet mine long enough to lie properly. Jake's name started appearing everywhere once I let myself see it. A notification she cleared too fast. A contact saved under a woman's name. A laugh she used only when she thought she was alone. Betrayal doesn't arrive with fireworks. It seeps in. I replayed moments from the past year with a new lens. Late meetings. Sudden gym sessions. The way she flinched when my phone buzzed like she was afraid of echoes. Still, I said nothing. I needed certainty. Not for revenge, for precision. She told me I was imagining things once, unprompted. That was when I knew. Innocent people don't defend themselves before they're accused. At night, I lay awake counting breaths, mapping timelines. If I left now, she'd paint me as the jealous one. If I confronted her without proof, she'd cry and deny and turn it into fog. I don't move in fog. I started collecting facts the way surgeons collect instruments. Phone records. Cloud backups she forgot existed. Calendar metadata. Deleted messages leave shadows if you know where to look. I watched her closely and acted normal. Too normal. I kissed her goodbye. Asked about her day. Laughed at the right moments. Inside, I was building a map. Jake wasn't just a mistake. He was a pattern. Lunches disguised as errands. Weekends I was too busy. A second life folded neatly between grocery runs and shared bills. The worst part wasn't the sex. It was the planning. I followed once, parked 2 blocks away, sat in the car with the engine off and the radio silent, watched her walk into his building without hesitation. No guilt in her posture, no fear. That told me everything I needed to know about how replaceable I'd become. I left before she came back out. I didn't need to see that part. Control isn't about knowing everything. It's about knowing enough. The proof arrived on a Tuesday afternoon. A shared cloud folder accidentally resynced. Photos she never meant to keep. Time-stamped, smiling, intimate in ways you don't fake. There it was, clean, undeniable. I sat at my desk and closed my eyes, not because I was overwhelmed, but because I was relieved. No more doubt. That evening, I placed my phone on the table between us, opened the folder, pushed it toward her. "What's this?" I asked. My voice didn't shake. That surprised her more than the images. She went pale, then red, then started talking too fast. Excuses, context, tears that arrived on cue, late and unconvincing. I let her speak. People reveal their truest selves when they think words can still save them. When she finally stopped, I nodded once. "I warned you," I said. That's all. She begged after that. Not immediately. First came anger. Then blame, then fear. I had already taken my steps. Accounts separated. Lease termination filed. My name removed from anything shared. I didn't do it in secret. I did it in advance. The real moment came when Jake showed up. She must have called him. Told him I knew. He walked in like he belonged there, confidence evaporating the second he saw my expression. I handed him a printed timeline. Dates, screenshots, locations. She laughed when I warned her, I said to him, not her. You can have what's left. He didn't look at me after that. She collapsed into a chair, realizing too late that the damage wasn't emotional. It was structural. I had dismantled the life she stood on without raising my voice once. That's what hurt her most. I left with one bag. Not because I had nothing else, but because I didn't need it. Outside, the night air felt clean, honest. I didn't feel victorious. I felt finished. Some people think revenge is about punishment. It isn't. It's about clarity, I warned her. She laughed. Now she understands why I never raised my voice. I don't need to hear her cry to know I won. I walked away long before she realized she was already alone.